Now that we have discussed prospecting, qualifying, and presenting, we will go through step 4 of the sales cycle, which is objections. There are only 6 objections in all sales processes. And the definition of objections is the art of overcoming objections. The first and foremost objection in all sales cycles is legitimacy. The second objection is no need. The third objection is decision maker. The fourth objection is already have. The fifth objection is money. And the sixth objection is not interested. I'm going to work my way back from the easiest to the most difficult. The easiest objection to overcome in any sales process is not interested. If a customer is telling you that they are not interested, generally it's because you are not interesting. You are not giving the information in a manner or way that the customer finds interesting. They may also not have the time at that moment. They're just not interested in listening. But if you are overwhelmingly enthusiastic and you have a depth of conviction, you will be much more interesting to people. The next to overcome is money. And when we look at solar, this is very easy to overcome. Money generally can be described as, it's too expensive, I can't afford it. Well, they're already paying a power bill. We know that they're paying the power company for their current power. With solar, all we're doing is locking in the price of power and reallocating the money that they were paying to the power company to their solar payment, which is lower and it's locked in. So I can't afford it is not a real objection in the art of selling solar because they can afford it. It's a bill they're already paying and they're going to be paying less. The next easiest thing to overcome is I already have it. And in solar, this means I already have someone providing me with power and I'm more comfortable continuing purchasing my power from them than I am to switching to something new. This is where it is your job to understand their paradigm. Make them comfortable with switching. To make them comfortable, you have to understand that this is a fear of theirs. This is a very easy objection to overcome, but it is an objection. The next and most simplest objection to overcome is decision maker. And this means that you're talking to someone in the home who is not the decision maker. And this could be the husband, this could be the wife, this could be the child, the grandmother, anyone who lives in the home who is not in control of the finances or making large decisions. In solar, we always want to speak with both decision makers. When someone is married and they are purchasing a solar system on their home, this is a large purchase. It has financial information, banking information. The loans are tens of thousands of dollars. The husband and the wife both need to be involved in this. When you are knocking on doors and setting an appointment, make sure you are speaking with the decision maker or coming back to speak with the decision maker. We don't set appointments or go to appointments where there's only one of the decision makers present, because that person will not be able to make the decision without the other decision maker. In solar, both decision makers need to be present if there are 2 people residing in the home that both pay the bills. Next, we'll talk about no need. This is an objection in almost all sales cycles. In solar, it doesn't really exist. We know that the customer needs electricity. They're not going to be burning candles or waving fans around when it gets hot. They're going to purchase electricity from someone. They can purchase electricity from the power company, or they can purchase electricity from themselves with their own power plant. This again is your job to explain the value of the solar system and why a solar system is a better buy for them than what they're currently doing. Now we come to legitimacy. Legitimacy is the most important objection of all objections. When we talk about legitimacy, there are 3 components to legitimacy. 1 is rep legitimacy, and that means, do they trust you? 2, we have company legitimacy, and that means, do they trust the company? And 3, legitimacy of offer. When we're looking at legitimacy in total, we can imagine that if they trust you, and if they trust the company, they will then trust the offer. So it is your first and foremost priority to present yourself in an intelligent manner. Know what you're talking about. Help understand the customer's paradigm and their view on solar and educate them properly. When you are speaking to someone in this manner, You will always appear legitimate and factual and trustworthy if you are communicating effectively and with a knowledge base. Legitimacy is the number one objection in all sales processes. If someone likes you, they will talk to you. If someone trusts you, they will do business with you. So make sure that you are giving factual, honest information, that you are enthusiastic about your job, that you understand your product, and that you are communicating well with homeowners. And this is the first and foremost step in creating legitimacy.